Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Minutes for Soul, your Vitamin S, with me, Nikhil. Here, we try to inspire ourselves to look inward and get away from the chaos around us. Be alone with our thoughts at least for a few minutes in a week. Why we should do it and how does it help us? Please listen to the episode 1 of this season to know more about that. We are in season 1 and in it, we draw our inspiration from insightful, inspiring quotes and beautiful pictures, then reflect and ruminate on them for about 5 minutes. And hopefully that will help us calm down and improve our optimism level. Alright, so let's get started. The three-finger test. Making mistakes is the best way to learn, they say, but there are some mistakes I make repeatedly and never seem to learn anything. Also, if I make the same mistake again and again, it almost feels like it's not a mistake, it's a choice. I dug a little deeper in the mistakes that I make repeatedly. I realized the reason I repeat them is because more often I feel that they are not even my mistakes. Even thinking rationally, I had someone else to blame for them. Getting late for a meeting, I found myself several times stranded on the traffic light just a few meters away from my office, cursing at everyone around. And how many times I have ran out of milk, batteries, gas or petrol late in the night, and I have blamed the stores for not being open at that very moment. Never finding a pen when needed has frustrated me more often than I would have liked. And believe it or not, I have actually gotten mad at the pen for vanishing when I needed it. These might seem trivial, but I have realized that the pattern has continued for bigger mistakes as well. How many times I have blamed my boss or my team for making me work through holidays and not getting appreciated for it. None of these felt like my mistakes until I really started getting fed up of repeating them. When you're pointing a finger at someone, 3 are pointing at you. We all know this. I did too, but it never felt true till I looked at my repeating mistakes individually. Getting stuck in traffic can be avoided by leaving early. Leaving early can be achieved by getting up early, and getting up early can be achieved by going to bed early, and going to bed early can be achieved by less time spent on YouTube. Running out of things can be avoided by keeping a refill list and acting on it every evening. And work-life balance can be achieved just by drawing boundaries and learning to say no. If to fix all these things I could take simple actions, by not taking them, I was the enabler for the mistake repetition. They were my mistakes. This approach is really changing the way I look at mistakes. Upon realizing a mistake, which could sometimes be of an external origin, I have now learned to reflect on it with this question: is there something I could have done differently? And many times I find the answer to be yes, sometimes to avoid the mistake and other times to reduce its impact on me. I call it the three-finger test. In fact, when you're pointing a finger at someone else, 1 finger is pointing at them, 3 are pointing at you, and 1 finger, the thumb, points up. With 3 fingers at you, you have the most responsibility. Not always, but often. And the thumb pointing to the sky accounts for randomness of the situation, and then no one is to blame. For example, you left early for office, but it started raining heavily. This situation, the thumb shows the direction of the blame. It's nobody. Randomness. So today's quote may not seem very profound, but it makes me consider other situations, not just traffic, where I could do something to not repeat my mistake. If I complain about traffic jam, I have no one to blame but myself. The quote is attributed to Steve Wynn, who is an American real estate developer. He has built some famous casinos in LA, including the Mirage and the Bellagio. And now for the picture behind the quote. This is the evening rush on a nearby street. I was able to capture the sunset just because I was on a bicycle, something I use quite regularly now to avoid the traffic. I plan to continue using the three-finger test, and next time when you get mad at everyone else but you, check if the three-finger test applies to you. Thank you for listening. Alright, I'm sure this has set off some thoughts and experiences of your own. Let them guide you into your own soul. As always, thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and share this video or podcast with your friends and family who need their vitamin S. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, please let me know in comments if I made a mistake because I'm always learning. And please check out our other episodes on YouTube, Facebook, or your favorite podcast app. You can read the script in a blog format and download the quote and the picture free from 5minutesforsoul.com. Also, please like us on Facebook, links are in the description. Signing off for now, take care, drive safe, and have a good one.